From Television City in Hollywood, this is the $100,000 Pyramid. Today's special guests are Vicki Lawrence, and from He's the Mayor, David Graf. Your host is Dick Clark.
Hey! Thank you very much. Thank you, Charlie O'Donnell. Welcome to the $100,000 Pyramid, where hopefully somebody's going to win $100,000. It will be absolutely guaranteed that 3 of our contestants will. Those are the people who go to the top of the pyramid in the shortest length of time. More on that later. In the meantime, Vicki Lawrence, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Have you said hello to Winnie Good?
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh?
Yes.
Oh, Winnie Good. Is your name Winifred?
Winifred, right.
Winifred. You have 2 children?
Yes, Nathan and Stephen.
How old are they?
11 and soon to be 9.
They're going to be glued to the TV set watching Dear Old Mom win all that money.
They're glued to the audience right now.
Are they out there?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
see, if you win, then we drag them up here.
I know.
All the relatives can see them, all that good
Cross
stuff.
my fingers.
Where are your people, David? Speaking of relatives, where are you?
My people?
Yeah.
My wife's out here in the audience.
Well, drag her up here. No, I mean, are you a native
Ohio.
Californian?
No, I'm from Ohio. From the
Nice
Midwest.
to have you here, sir.
I'm a Buckeye. Yay.
Pam Reimer is your partner, and Pam, is this your home state?
No.
Where are you from?
Long Island and Connecticut.
Well, got a few of your compatriots out there. I'm sorry to tell you, Pam, this is your last go-round with us. You must be up to your 5th time around. I guess that's when they say goodbye. So you have 2 more opportunities to add to, how much is it so far?
27,000.
200?
400 and...
In Cancun, I remember that.
A Cancun and a car.
Yeah, I think it's 27.2. I'll check it. Whatever it is, it's over $27,000, which is considerable. It can be more after you head over to that winner's circle and hopefully add to your winnings. And Winnie will wish you the same good luck. We'll start the game with you ladies in a second. Here are the subjects. We got Frosty's Home, Pound by Pound, Two's Company, Present Arms, Mouths Are My Business. I know what that is. Sealed and Delivered. And we have the 7-Eleven. Now, it's always fun. I say I know what that is. I haven't looked at the cards yet. I'll be curious to see which one you're going to take.
Frosty's Home.
Frosty's Home.
Yes.
All right. Things you see in the snow.
Yes.
Things you see in the snow. Ready. Go.
Eskimos live in them.
Igloos.
What one of them is?
A snowflake.
The red-nosed reindeer.
Rudolph.
You wear these to keep your hands warm.
Mittens.
A horse pulls this through
Sleigh,
the fields.
sled.
No, through the fields.
A plow.
A bank of snow is called
A
what?
drift.
He's the dog with the brandy under his neck. When you're
Christopher. Saint
yeah.
A Christopher.
Oh.
St. Christopher.
He had a little thing of brandy in it.
He's the one with the medal on his neck.
Something odd about that answer. I can't put my finger on it. All right, in any case, St. Bernard was it. 6 out of 7. David?
I think it's Two's Company.
Two's Company, all right? These are words that end in double S. These words end in SS. Ready. Go.
It's the game you play with knights and pawns.
Chess.
And the religious symbol of
Cross.
Christ. And when a man has a wife, he also has a...
Mistress.
And when I graduate, my whole group is called
Class.
And when I'm a reporter, I'm with the... I have a special
Newspaper.
pass that gets me in. It's
Press.
And when I want to put a shine on something, I want it to have a nice... Yes. And when I'm going to go past a boundary, I'm not supposed to go past.
Trespass.
I'm going to be...
All right. No. You said pass, not trespass?
She said trespass.
I said trespass.
I don't know what happened. Please say. He said pass. He said pass. Gotcha. That's part of the answer. That's why they wouldn't let you do it.
I did say pass?
Apparently so. It must be there.
I'm very, very sorry.
It's 6 up, folks. Winnie, what would you like?
Sealed and delivered?
Sealed and delivered. Describe these things associated with an envelope. Things associated with an envelope. Ready. Go.
Where you live is your...
Address.
And you do this with it.
Lick it.
And you get an Emmy or an...
Oscar.
And you seal the what?
Flat.
Right. And your personal with your name on the top, your
monogram?
No, it's the paper that you write on.
Your stationery.
Personal. And it's not chocolate, but
Vanilla.
And it's a type of envelope, yellow.
Manila.
And your stationery is I said it belongs to you only. You're very personal. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, we've dropped into the hole twice now. Pam, it's your choice, 12 to 6.
Pound by pound, please.
All right, describe these things associated with a diet. Things associated with a diet. Ready, go.
Not meat, but swims in the ocean.
Fish.
And Popeye ate this.
Spinach.
And boy, am I starving. I'm really
Hungry.
And this is what you count.
Calories.
And when you don't eat at all, you're
Starving.
no.
Fasting.
And you go to a health what to relax.
Spa, club, resort.
And you have a car that two cars come together.
Collision.
Okay, it's also a diet where it's
Crash.
Okay, that's all you can get out of that one.
Obviously, I don't diet a lot.
13-12, the team that trails has the last choice. Winnie and Vicki, present arms, mouths are my business, one of which has the 7-Eleven bonus card.
We'll try mouths are my business.
All right, and who's going to give here?
You want me to give or do you
go
want
ahead.
Oh, okay. I'll get
Vicki, describe these things in a dentist's office. Things in a dentist's office. Ready, go.
They cover you up to take these pictures so that you don't get...
X-rays.
Yeah. What they put in after they drill.
Novocaine.
Yeah, but after...
A filling.
Yeah. Another word for anesthesia is you fill your
gas.
car with, yeah. When you have a tooth pain. Yeah. When they tell you to...
Spit.
Yeah, but they give you the gargle.
Swish out. Gargle.
To take
Swish.
shampoo out of your hair, you do what?
You rinse.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cost you, folks. That took up some time you didn't want to have happen. It's 17 to 13. Pam, you have the 7-Eleven over here. We'll flip it around and reveal it. You want to give or receive?
I'm going to give.
You need 18 points to win the game. 20 points means you pick up an $1,100 bonus. 18 and 20 are the two numbers we're looking for. These are things with arms. Things with arms. Ready, go.
You put on an
Sweater, coat.
and this is the person, not a boxer, but they on a floor mat.
A wrestler.
And this is the what of liberty with the torch.
Statue.
And this is not a couch, another word for a couch.
Davenport, sofa.
And this is R2-T2 was
robot.
and this is the one-armed bandit in Las Vegas.
Slot machine.
And this is the man that held up the world. It's also
Atlas.
That's it. You've won $1,100 in bonus money and a chance at another $10,000 in the winner's circle. Pam's been here 4 times before. This is her 5th go-around, and I don't want to be pessimistic. This could be the last time. If you don't win the next round, you said you always wanted to play that chair. Do so. Please don't use your hands. Remember to watch out for direct synonyms of what you're talking about there and give only a list. If you get hung up on one, leave it and come back. Don't press till you make a mistake. That happens very often, okay? Good luck for $10,000. Here's your first subject. Go.
arsenic.
Types of poison.
Oh, I'm a luxurious fur and
Things a mink would say.
Valentine's Day, Christmas.
Times you send cards.
Macho. Fire.
Things you might yell. Things
Macho.
things a soldier would say. Things
Macho.
Rambo would say.
Fire. Police.
Things that people would scream.
Pass it.
Things people
Next,
yell.
please. Next.
A lost sheep.
Things you look for. Things you try and find.
Your imagination.
Things that wander.
A car bumper.
Things you run into. Things you protect you. Things that.
A thrown pumpkin.
Things that crash. Things that split. Things that
A thrown.
collapse. Things that.
I couldn't think of. Things that are smashed.
This is a lousy clue. The atom. You have one?
Things that split.
No, that's the correct answer. A what?
Yeah.
Overhead tennis ball.
Things I miss.
Yeah.
Gallagher's watermelon.
That was a good one.
Gallagher's what? Things you smash.
Yep.
Yeah, what was that clue?
Gallagher's watermelon.
Gallagher's
The guy
watermelon?
with the sledgehammer.
Oh, of course, the comedian is always smashing the watermelon.
Yeah. Sure.
The other one's tough. She was going for types of men, macho men, firemen, policemen, etc. We pick up 253 for $550, and we'll return right after this.
It's so easy over there.
Everything's been rearranged and reorchestrated here. Pam Reimers won $550 in bonus money, $27,200 prior to that, and a car and a trip to Mexico. And you're one of the 3 people who will go for the $100,000 unless, Pam, somebody does it in a shorter length of time. That's why you want to return and try to shorten up on that score time if you can. You ladies hang in for a second. David, we see you on He's the Mayor, and that's on what network at what time?
It is on ABC. It's on Friday nights, and it's at 9:30.
All right, sir. We'll put you to work right now on behalf of Winnie Good. You have these subjects, and away we go. The roar of the crowd, I remember when, fooled again, a day at the mall, imitation of life. We have the Mystery 7 playing in this game, and if you get it, you'll win yourself a video cassette recorder. David, where do we start?
Let's try Fooled Again.
Fooled again it is. Describe these things that deceive. Things that deceive. Ready. I'm sorry. I want my clock up. I'll give it again. And clock ready. And go.
He does tricks, and he...
Magician.
And these are the things that we put on our faces to cover up bad spots. Well, it's
creams.
the long word for it.
Cosmetics.
It's, yes. And the things you put on a hook to catch fish.
Worms,
like
bait.
worms, and,
Bait.
And Samson's girlfriend. She cut his hair. And James Bond is one. He's an espionage.
Spy.
And when I want to pay some government official off so I can get something good. And when I want to make sure no one recognizes me, I put one on.
I'm sorry that buzzer came far ahead of you, my dear. As you may have noticed, I take great joy in combating the judge, but even I wouldn't try that one. Ain't no shot on that. Vicki, what would you like?
Well, we've all decided that Pam looks like Lana Turner, so we'll do imitation of life.
Oh, you're going to love this one. These are famous people or characters who are often imitated.
Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. All right, don't panic.
No, it's not that tough. These are very well known.
Very famous people who look like Lana Turner.
No. People are characters who are often imitated. Ready.
Wonderful news.
Go.
I know the
Elvis Presley.
She's, can we talk?
Joan Rivers.
Yes. With the nose, the singer.
Barbara Streisand.
She was the blonde in the 50s that committed
Marilyn
suicide.
Monroe.
What's up, Doc?
Bugs Bunny.
He was the Duke.
John Wayne.
Yeah. And he was the African Queen. He was married to Lauren Bacall.
Humphrey Bogart.
You got it. All right. Hey. Encore. I want to hear Bugs Bunny one more time. One more.
I think I got a little bit of Porky Pig mixed up.
Yeah.
That's all that's up, folks.
All right, David, you're on.
Oh, what do you think, Winifred?
Go right ahead.
Me? The roar of the crowd.
Roar of the crowd is the choice. Describe these things that roar. Things that roar. Ready. Go.
Not the sea, but the...
Ocean.
This is a big ape.
Gorilla.
The biggest. And the people out watching us are
The audience?
And Beanstalk, Jack and the...
Jack and the Beanstalk, the giant.
Right. And your car's motor is also its...
The engine.
And this is a tornado. Another
Hurricane,
word for it.
Twister, cyclone.
Right. And this is a whole bunch of people who are mad and everything.
A mob.
Right.
Yes. 13-7. Pam, of the last 3, there's one that has that Mystery 7 card behind it for a bonus prize. Where is the Mystery 7?
And away we go.
Look at that. You're going to hit us again. Taking the car, the trip to Mexico, a video cassette recorder. Now comes the challenge. 7 out of 7. Get it to 14, you win the prize. Ready? Go.
This is what you do.
Shovel?
Dig a hole, yes. And a...
Razor?
And it's at the end of a pencil.
The eraser.
And eyebrow to pluck.
Tweezers.
And another word for a robber. It takes a...
Burglar, but thief.
And I don't remember anything
Amnesia.
I have. And this is the person who comes in and gets rid of your...
An exterminator.
Yes.
Okay. Video cassette recorder as an extra gift. Vicki and Pam, those are things that take other things away. Things that take other things away was the category. It's 14 to 13. Winnie, you have the choice of the last two.
Oh, a day at the mall.
And you want to give or receive?
I will give, please.
Describe these types of stores. Types of stores. Ready. Go.
All these pretty things women wear.
Watches, bracelets,
Yeah, everything
jewelry,
together. And where you buy your wife your red roses.
florist,
And a lady's undergarments, very pretty.
lingerie,
And refrigerators and stoves and all of those
appliances.
kitchen. And where you watch things. It's a store where you buy discs to watch movies.
video store.
And this is where you buy hammers and things.
Hardware.
Saws. And this is a cute little lady store where she buys all of her pretty little things.
Gifts,
It's,
notions.
Boutique. Boutique was the last one indeed. It's going to be a squeaker. They need 6 out of 7. Who'll give on the other side? Vicki?
Vicki will give.
Are you going to stay that way? Describe these things associated with childhood. Things associated with childhood, and they need 20 points to go back for that $25,000. Ready? Go.
The first, when you go to school.
Kindergarten.
The money you get each week for your
Allowance.
chores. When you take care of your...
Babysit.
it's not mumps, but...
Measles.
Yeah. Reading. A little...
Frog.
Yeah. It's the show they watch with the Muppets
Sesame
on
Street.
it.
That's the 20 points. We're going for $25,000. Last time out. There, here. Back to the old way.
I'm here now. I did it wrong.
And we have that mangy-looking piece of stationery. This is really mangled now. For 5 times out now, oh my, it's really ripped now. This is from, was it David?
Yes.
The husband who says, "Good luck, honey. I love you." Oh. Now, put that in your sweaty little palm.
It's going to go in the
that really, it looks like
scrapbook.
something you've been
Next
carrying
to a
for
picture
5 years.
Of the check.
This is your last go-round. If you win the $25,000, you will be up to $53,300. Please do it, and please do it in less than 44 seconds to improve your record. Good luck, ladies. We got our fingers crossed. For $25,000, here is your first subject. Go.
The Alps.
Mountains. Things in Switzerland.
I am the greatest.
What Muhammad Ali would say.
The woofers, the speakers,
Part of the stereo
stations,
system. Radio.
An owl.
Things that
Your
hoop.
professor.
Things that wear glasses. Things that are smart. Wise.
A kid's toy bag. Your victim's purse.
Messy things.
Your stained dress.
Things you clean.
Your lousy day.
Things you're sad about. Things you gripe about.
Oh gosh. Your stained dress.
Things you,
Your smudged fingernails.
things you clean.
No. What did I do on that one?
I have no idea. Hold on, Doug. What is the word on your victim's purse? What was
Your
wrong with
victim's purse. What?
that? A toy bag is a grab bag? Oh, they weren't quibbling about grabbing the victim's purse.
A kid's toy bag is a grab bag? I would take exception to that.
This is a mother. She will be in to see the judge in person right after this word.
That's right.
250, 350,
Pretty powerful with that little buzzer under your thumb, aren't you?
He
said yes.
Yes, he said yes. We'll be right back. $500.
Oh, I couldn't think of a good as that. Things are ruined.
Things you grab. Your child.
All righty. Now, Don't sit there and suck your thumb. You've spoken with the judge, and the judge has said bah to you.
Yeah, judges.
On that happy note, Pam, you've won $29,350 of VCR, a mission trip, and a car. We'll see you tomorrow if we can recover. When you've won consolation gifts, I'll send your love to the judge. Bye-bye.
For winning the Mystery 7 Time Rhymer, you'll receive an Akai VHS video cassette recorder that's 105-channel cable ready, featuring wireless remote control and on-screen programming from Akai. Congratulations! Some of our contestants will receive